No, man, you can't be Bill Cosby
Why not? Why can't I be Bill Cosby?
because
He's funny.
you need
He's
to be
free.
Bill Crosby, the
I should have
child
been.
of Bill Cosby and Sidney Crosby.
I should have been got bilk.
We've done that before.
Have I? I
Yeah.
should have been 2% bilk.
Yeah.
I should have said Mama Bilkers.
Big fat old mommy bilkers.
Mommy Bilkers. We have to go to Troy tomorrow.
Ooh,
Troy,
you better
Montana.
win.
We probably will. No one wanted to do my idea of coming into the game in a big giant wooden horse.
That'd be pretty good.
I've been making that joke for 4 years. Yeah,
Just
that's
hoping,
cool.
just the instant
And then
somebody bites on it, you're running with it though.
they don't like it. And then whenever we play planes now, I say we should come in a big giant wooden plane. And
Uh,
then
Big fork, giant
big,
spoon.
we don't play Big Fork anymore. Thank
Oh,
God. We hate those fucks.
why don't you play
And
big
then
fork anymore?
they're moved to Class A, and
Oh,
we're like almost Class C.
yeah. Oh, I knew you guys were
Yeah,
you guys were really small for Class B.
yeah. And then when we play Superior, I'm always like more like inferior. That's a joke I always make.
Yeah, wooden inferior.
Yeah, inferior. And then yeah, and then I do that too. I'll like we should show up again a big giant wooden superior.
In the shape of Lake Superior. Or no, obviously the shape of Lake Michigan to get their asses.
Punk their asses. Punk their asses.
Ooh, punked. Just show up like Ashton Kutcher.
With the backwards beanie and everything.
Yeah.
It's just a 3.5 hour drive.
That's a long drive. If you see Steve, tell him Darren and I say hello.
I won't.
I joined at the right time. If we see Steve,
Yeah. He has
That's
to
the
go to
guy
Troy.
with the
that's a
crutches,
huge
right?
problem.
That's the crutches guy?
No.
No, the dude I pushed down because he has cerebral palsy.
He does have crutches.
Well,
No, he
no,
doesn't.
no, he sure don't. He still thought
Heck.
he could run our football team, um, which was that was problem. Who was the Brandon? Who was the quarterback? Do you remember that we were like playing? It was at Washington Grizzly Stadium,
Hmm.
and I can't remember who was quarterback, but like it wasn't working. And Steve's like, I'll
I
sub
got
it.
this.
We'll put me.
Terrible.
It was either you or Jordan.
Was it? It might have been me, but I'm like,
We
oh God, here comes Steve.
we had we signed up for co-ed football, and only two other co-ed teams signed up, and then they dropped out, so they just put us with the other men's football team. And then we had three girls on our team, and Kevin was still by far the worst player we had. And then we had to play Chad Chalich's flag football team in the first round of the playoffs.
I remember
He
the
threw
year we
11 touchdowns.
I remember the year we picked up Sean Couts for our 7-on-7 team, and he really carried for us.
Wait, was that the year we had the Nazi?
Hugh and we had JD or JT.
I remember that kid. I hated that kid.
Oh, that's still my favorite story. Yeah, we were friends with the Nazi for a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, Seth. Yeah,
yeah, that was Seth.
yeah.
Oh God,
All
how you
right.
boys doing?
We're bilking it.
I'm bilking it.
I think you got a better mic, Lucas. I mean, sounds better.
It sounds way better.
The secret is I left it plugged into the computer on for the entire week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are we ready, boys?
No, can I have like 10 minutes?
Yeah, totally.
We can vamp.
All right, I guess I'm ready.
Just watch for me for the 5-second pauses. We'll do one to start again, and then once we finish the movie, and that'll be about
Now,
it.
now, where do I flash the camera?
Whenever.
Oh, okay. It's kind of like improv. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
With your penis? Yeah, whatever.
We'll see. I don't know. I'm more of a tit guy, but The 19.
We have a section for penis.
Oh, good. Just tell me when it's the. All right, now it's time to flash your
Yeah.
penis.
Yes.
It's time for our guest flash
You'll
of the
know.
week.
You'll know when me and Brandon's penises are out. That it's time.
Okay. I gotta join in. Okay.
You'll know for sure.
That's the signal. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like, is it like ambiguous at all, or like I'll know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Good for the YouTube.
Let's start it out. 1, 2, 3, play.
Movie.
It's time for the guest flash of the week. We
I think
don't.
it happened that quick.
Yeah, you got to flat like the instant we get into the movie, you flash your dick out.
Movie.
Oh, you asked how we've been doing since we last visited. It's
Ugh.
not since we last visited. This is still the same recording, same day.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But if
Same
there were
months.
days in between, I did forget to tell you guys that I broke my toe last night.
Oh no.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
What'd you
Ow.
do?
I fucking stubbed it so hard it broke.
Wow.
What were you doing? Being
Did
a
you
super
cry?
dad?
Just walking. I was trying to get upstairs to help with bath time after I got home from work. Stubbed it on the couch, like underneath it, where it forms a point and like bends it. And I was like, "Oh my god, this like hurts way more than normal." And Marina's like, "You probably broke it." And I was like, "There's no way." And then this morning, just swollen, couldn't walk on it. Taped it up to the other toe.
I like
So
how
I'm a-
Brandon comes off as a tough guy.
I have
He's like,
turf toe.
it wasn't bad. It's just, a little sting. And he's like, oh, it's huge. It's
I mean,
broken.
like the bone's not out or anything. It's
What if it's turf toe?
because of flag football. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, could it be athlete's foot?
'Cause I am
Sneaky.
pretty athletic. You're right.
Oh,
Shit.
I don't think that's how it works, but yeah.
Movie.
It's drop foot. Any of the above. So a movie, Just Friends. What a movie. It opens in 1995, the year you were both born.
Correct.
94, thank you.
Oh, you're a 94 baby.
Right at the end, November 1st, 94. So right at the end.
Oh, before I even get into the movie, Marina saw the photo you posted of your throwback, Darren, on Facebook.
Oh,
And
God.
I'm going to pull it up.
Oh, please do.
It's not the photo of you. She said specifically to tell you that you look like, in that photo, this kid from the Diary of a Wimpy Kids
I
movie.
do. That is. I've never seen that movie, but I know the reference, and you know what? That's totally accurate. My shirt's is blue. That kid's is yellow, but 100%. That's actually a really good comparison. I never would.
She said it, and I was like, "Oh my god, you're so right."
No, I mean, not even mad. That's impressive.
Oh man, Lucas, you seen the Wimpy Kid movies?
No.
You read the books?
I think I read the first one.
Yeah, Lucas is too cool for that. He's like, no, I play basketball.
Broke
I
my
was reading
toe.
Thomas Pynchon.
Brandon and I were eating worms in high school, so we
How to eat fried worms? Hell yeah,
yeah, is that
Brandon's eating ass. I know, Brandon.
ass man. It's time for the guest ass eating of the week.
Yeah.
So it's 1995, and
Yes.
obese high school senior Chris Brander, Lucas
That's my family name
Lucas
middle name.
Brander Lawrence.
of the Brander clan.
You're related to Ryan Reynolds' character.
No, that's not true.
The year you were
It's a
born
different-
and
a
Brander.
different sect
Nope.
of Branders. Yes,
The
we
year
split
you were
off from
born
them.
and Brander. It all adds up.
It does at all, actually.
He is secretly in love with his classmate and best friend, Jamie Palomino. And he confesses his feelings to her by
He's a big
writing
guy.
in her yearbook and then attends their graduation party together. And pretty much, like, she pulls him right away up to his bedroom and he keeps trying to tell her. It's all just like gross out humor and fart humor and fat humor and
Our least favorite.
underwear humor. Like, you see her underwear and he's like, oh!
And then he comes his pants and shit, yeah.
He comes and shits.
And shits and burps and Ryan Reynolds it.
And as he returns Jamie's yearbook, it accidentally gets swapped by her ex-boyfriend Tim, who takes it down to the graduation party and reads the declaration of love aloud to everyone, humiliating Chris. He runs outside all sad into the snow, and Jamie
His
comes
name is
out to.
Jack Frost.
Oh,
Illegal
hey,
Jack
Darren, have you seen
Frost.
Jack Frost?
I had VHS, and I cannot tell you one thing that happens in that movie.
He turns into a snowman.
And he
Spoiler,
rocks
first of all,
hard.
spoilers. Second of all, allegedly, I'd have to go back and watch it. But
He rocks pretty hard too.
He does rock pretty hard. There's hockey in it.
I think I
There's
love
a sexy girl band in it.
There was a sexy girl band. He's always watching TV through the window in the living room. The mom's like, "Why is this snowman right here watching TV with you?"
And the snowman looked like George Clooney. Remember?
It looked exactly like George Clooney, but it wasn't George.
Keaton played him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
may I say a Tim quote? This is the first because I took notes. I wanted to be professional, take notes during this. My first note was, "I'll do it later, Tim. Can I do you later?"
Ooh.
Solid line. Not great. Execution was not fantastic, but he tried. And Jamie just giggles, is like, and then just brushed it off. But I mean, he gave it his best shot.
He's a football bro. You can't stand up to him.
Fuck boy.
He is a fuck boy.
100%. Yes.
So Jamie chases him outside. She kisses him on the cheek, and she admits that she does not reciprocate his feelings. So he rides off on his bike, leaving the party in tears, announcing he's never returning and vowing that, you know what? I'll be more successful than every single one of you. What a bold statement. What a bold statement.
Here was my first problem. Okay, I had a lot of problems with this movie. This is one of my first problems, though, is that so Tim takes the yearbook, right? And he reads the declaration.
Oh, spoilers!
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize this was a spoiler-free podcast. My bad. But clearly, what is Ryan Reynolds' character? I don't even know his name. What is it?
Chris.
Brander.
Chris. Okay. Well, sorry. What was that, Lucas?
Brander.
Oh, yeah. Well, either or. But Chris is like so embarrassed, right? He's like, "Oh my gosh," runs out. And the thing that kind of annoyed me was Jamie runs out and is like, "Oh my gosh, that was the sweetest thing I've ever heard." And there's a moment where he's like, "Oh, I have a chance," right? And then she goes in for a kiss, and he goes in too, and then she kisses him on the cheek and goes, "You're like a brother," which bugged me because in the yearbook he said, "I want to be more than friends." Why would she brother zone him? Literally, maybe she's totally missed it. Like she has heard that he wrote something special. That made no sense to me. I'm like, if you actually heard what he said, he's clearly into you. Why would you say he's like a brother?
She's into incest, duh.
Well, I mean, maybe
allegedly. I haven't seen the movie
allegedly, but that was kind of my first complaint. I'm like, okay, if you heard he's clearly in love with you, why would you be like, "Oh yeah, you're like a brother to me," and then he runs off because he's so embarrassed. That was just kind of interesting to me. I'm like, did you actually hear what he said? If you did, it's kind of concerning. If not, you're just lazy and didn't hear it. But
I think she's letting him off. She could have been meaner too.
I mean, so are you saying that she she was like, "Yeah, I know you're kind of creep. I will give you kind of oh yeah, that was so sweet." I mean, definitely possible.
Pat him on the head and be like,
on the penis head.
On the penis head and say, "Thanks, penis pal."
Yeah, there you go. That would have been a better movie.
It would have. I know we do the rankings later. 5 stars right there. Right there?
What about a program where instead of writing to prisoners, you go and touch their penis? You touch each other's penises. Penis.
Instead of pen pals, penis pals.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. You are already above my rankings for directors, above Texas and whoever the other director. I can't even remember.
I think that was the writer, Tex Adams.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, from New Jersey.
Yeah, from New Jersey. This whole movie is based on his life.
So, flash forward 10 years later, and Chris has lost all the weight. He lives in LA. He's a womanizer,
He's Ryan
and
Reynolds.
he's right a
He's nasty
successful
in a good
record
way.
producer and vice president of this record label company.
Cool ass job.
Yeah, it is a cool ass job. And he hits on all the girls, and then he goes to hockey, and he's the rec league hockey MVP, and he's filling in his new best friend on dating advice and everything about the friend zone and day dates
I bet
versus night
is the
dates.
it's the Los Angeles. Is that where he's at, right?
Yeah,
Is that the Los Angeles Hockey Rec League that competitive there?
I have no
Especially
idea.
especially for a Nordiquer like Ryan Reynolds.
yeah,
I
I don't
mean,
know.
from his perspective, probably.
Yeah,
I would. My educated guess would be no, but I mean, if we're seeing the story kind of from his perspective, I'm sure it was a huge deal.
Yeah,
he's legit for
you're
sure.
right.
And before
Michael Scott
Christmas,
levels.
the company's CEO, Casey, asked him to accompany an emerging pop star singer, Samantha James, to Paris so that she signs with their label. And Chris reluctantly complies because he used to date her for a brief time. It might have just been a hookup. I'm not sure. But he goes to a recording
He
studio.
womanized her.
Her song is terrible. Her singing is terrible. And it's just over the top Anna Faris craziness. Marina was watching this. She's like, I don't know this actress's name, but I hate her. And I was like, wow.
Ooh.
So
I
she's
kind
like,
of
she
like
always does the
her.
same role, and she's always ditzy and dumb, and then she always does this monster voice. I was like, she does always do the
She does
monster
do the
voice.
monster, which is fun.
Brandon, how dare you? I'm just gonna push back on that. Her role in the scary movies was, I'll be honest, iconic.
I love her in the scary movies.
It was not even closely the same.
Her and Regina Hall and the Wayans, those are all great
And she
characters. I love
divorced
Yeah,
them.
Chris Pratt,
I mean,
which is
but you're
cool.
probably right.
I did tell her that she was married to Chris Pratt at one point too, and she goes, "Oh yeah, that checks out too."
Yeah, oh, 100%. Yeah.
Christopher Pratt.
Christopher Brander Pratt.
Yes, him.
Yes. Not Chris
Uh,
Ryan Reynolds, Chris, but you know.
Not Chris Klein either. So she spots him in the recording studio, immediately runs out, wants a relationship with him, licks him from head to toe. But he has no interest in her after their only date previously led to his own hospitalization. But he decides to take one for the team, let her lick him some more, and
Sure.
then tear off his pants around the ankles, sing her new song to him, and he just hates it. He hates it. But they board a flight together on the way to Paris. It looked like it was a private jet, and well, it definitely was a private jet. There was a microwave, of course.
They have those on Delta.
I mean, they didn't have those kind of seats.
Not on Delta.
Not on Delta. Not on any Delta I've been on. I've never been on Delta. Never mind. I can't. Allegedly.
Wait, hold on, Brandon. You've never been on Delta?
I've done so little flying in my lifetime.
Oh,
I've only been on United and Alaska Air.
okay. No, pretty
And
much all my life I've been on Delta, so I was just
Brandon was on the Lolita Express as well.
oh,
That was Epstein's plane.
oh.
Yeah,
How was that, Brandon?
And the Underground Railroad.
yeah. How was that?
They're all great, you know. I was
That's
pampered.
great. Being on the you were pampered on the Underground Railroad.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Um, yeah, I like only flew Alaska until this last year when I got onto this
Last
like
year.
into this program that work has been flying me out to do like leadership training stuff, and they've flown me in United, but I've done so little. No, I lied. I've been on Allegiant once.
I knew it. I was waiting for you to say it.
Yeah, yeah, you had to
He
lock
admit
in.
I was like, I was waiting for you to fess up, you know.
Yeah, I'm a fucking liar.
He admitted.
You did it. So, on this private jet, she sets it on fire accidentally, allegedly, when she microwaves ahi tuna inside the aluminum foil, causing an emergency landing in Denton, New Jersey, just an hour outside of Chris's hometown.
Who's
Which, okay,
hurt? Oh,
this was one of my notes as well. I said, was she responsible? She did argue that she was the talent. What do you guys think? Like, is she justified to say, like, hey, I shouldn't know that you can't, microwave a
No, that's not. No, she needs to know that. She's a human being. She's an adult.
She is the talent. How is I? You know, I can see her point of view. I'll be honest. I kind of was leaning toward her side, but
What?
No, what? That's silly.
She's an adult.
okay,
Um,
Brandon, you have never flown.
Delta. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you've never
microwave
flown
style.
Delta before, brother. It's different. The rules are different.
There's microwaves. Who do you is her like analog to a real life pop singer?
I that's a great question because I was kind of wondering that too. Brandon, do you have?
Oh five. Britney Spears has probably got to be one of them.
You know, it's like
She's
Britney Spears on like a lot of cocaine.
Yeah,
she's even Courtney Love a little bit, but
she's getting a
Oh
little.
yeah,
you want a hot take is Hole is a great band. Her band is an incredible band.
who's band?
Who?
Courtney
What?
Love's Hole.
No, she's had
Oh,
a band.
Hole. It's incredible. They're like one of the best grunge bands.
Really? I thought her band was Nirvana.
No, that was Cobain, her husband's band. Yeah, she had her
I
own
thought her
band
band
called
was
Hole.
Sixpence None the Lesser.
No, that's Sixpence None the Richer, and that's not
It's a
her
spin-off
band.
band.
Oh,
No, she's of Hole fame. It's a bad band name,
But really bad band name.
but they're great, and she makes good music.
Darren, how did trivia go last night?
not great.
Oh fuck.
Which um,
Cheaters.
we were down a couple members, but I will. You wanted the final question? It's a movie question.
Oh yes.
Okay, so I believe the question was, if I remember correctly.
Uncle Boone me, who can recall his past lives.
Oh, my favorite.
No, incorrect. So the question was Tarantino, famous
Oh,
director,
easy.
correct? So besides Kill Bill Volume 2 and God, I can't remember the other movie. But anyway, there were four films that Samuel Jackson has been in for a Tarantino film. Can you name three of them?
Easy, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Pulp Fiction, Django Unchained, The Hateful Eight. There's three.
There you go. Those were our answers. Yep. See, yeah, easy.
He's also in Jackie Brown.
And Jackie Brown is the fourth.
Yes, I had never heard of that movie. Was that a '90s movie?
Yes.
Yes.
It was his follow-up to Pulp Fiction,
Pulp Fiction.
actually, and it's the only
Okay.
movie he didn't write an original script for. It's based on an Elmore Leonard novel.
That was the only
Aaron
one I
Knowles.
didn't know. Like we got it real quick. That was like we had no idea.
It's cool as shit.
Yeah, but anyway, so no, we lost though. We got sixth place. There was a lot of food questions.
Fifth runner-up. Excuse me.
Yeah, fifth or sixth. If I don't know.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it was not great. We didn't win any money, which would have got me out of a few jams, but that's okay. So, but our movie trivia actually is pretty decent. We have someone on the team that's, I feel like I'm kind of the movie expert, but we have someone else who has watched more movies than I do. So I was happy that we got that last question.
That's an easy one. Had that on the instant you said Tarantino, Luke's like, yeah, this is easy.
I know everything.
Oh, it was
everything about that guy.
Sorry, it was Kill Bill 2 and Inglourious Basterds. That was the other one that.
Maybe narrator, maybe potentially.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like a really small role.
He's a narrator of a part, Brandon. He might be like the guy who narrates in between the chapters of the stories.
I was like, I don't even know where he comes up in those.
I'm sure.
Cool.
Maybe that's Tarantino I'm thinking of, though.
Could be. I just love that he wrote himself into to suck. What was the what suck something, drink something off of Salma Hayek.
Salma Hayek's, yeah. We've talked. We're eager to talk about Tarantino, I think, but
less eager to talk about Just Friends. Let's talk about
maybe.
Just Friends.
Yeah, Just Friends.
So,
I thought this was a Tarantino podcast.
It's mostly.
Largely. Yeah.
Mostly, okay.
So Chris takes Samantha to his mother's house for the night out of desperation, and his brother still lives at home too. He adores Samantha. He jerks off to her poster above his bed all the time, and Chris ends up re-engaging with his teenage past at a local bar where he sees his old friends Darla and Barla.
Guildenstern.
Yeah. And Tim, the football player, and
And
introduces them all to
Rosencrantz.
Samantha. And then, damn, P. Diddy got brought up in this. And he also got brought up in Alvin and the Chipmunks
He
two
did.
episodes ago. I was like, whoa,
We're on a hot streak
P.
of
Diddy
Diddy.
kind of thing.
He's big in the 90s.
He was huge in the 90s, but I was like, dang, double Diddy? Ooh.
Oh.
And so at the bar, Chris is forced to settle his unresolved feelings for Jamie when he spots her there as the bartender who is working to pay for graduate school for teaching.
Wasn't that wholesome?
I like that she's not even a teacher. Like, she doesn't even have her license yet, but she's doing grad school already.
School. She's getting her master's.
Well, welcome to Montana, Brandon. If you have a pulse, you can teach.
And if you have if you go to grad school and have a master's, what can you do?
Well, you'd be president of the United States, probably.
God, yeah.
Shit. Alex and Marina both have their masters in teaching. Why aren't they presidents?
They're gods.
They were women.
They're empowered.
Yep. So Samantha tries to rush him out of the bar, but he goes to Jamie and sets up a day date for her the next day. Bad choice, man. No day dates.
No.
Why
I also
say that?
Huh?
Why no day dates?
Because it's friend zone material, man.
Get it out in the daytime, man.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
I just also
Breakfast. Get it on the
Gas
morning.
station sex.
I wanted to note, I mean, like, obviously the whole thing is like, yeah, Chris is skinny now. Like, okay, we get it. But it was really goddamn rude when he goes to hang Jamie and he's like, I can get my whole arms around you now.
So mean.
I'm like, he wasn't that goddamn big. Like, she literally acted like he was a goddamn, like, bouncy house.
Yeah, like
I couldn't
Brendan
even-
Fraser from The Whale.
Yeah.
I think
that was rude.
I just wanted her to be meaner to Ryan Reynolds, of course.
Knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, we know that's a personal vendetta, Lucas, but
Yes, I can't. I mean, are we meant? This is one of my larger points of the movie. Are we meant to like Chris?
No.
Or to sympathize with Chris? Are we meant to?
No, but also a little bit of a dick move. Like, he wasn't that.
Yeah, no, and I mean, I think yeah.
It was just
Jamie.
Which
was
of
just
these
so funny to me.
characters are we supposed to like?
No one.
You're not supposed to like Samantha.
Of course
You're not supposed to like Chris. You're not supposed to like the
Maybe.
brother.
Jamie.
I
You're
got some
supposed to
opinions
like
about
Jamie,
the brother.
but she's the rude girl next door. It's just so
Snobby.
weird.
A little bitchy.
I
Well,
guess
and
you're
that's
supposed to like the mom.
It's pretty misanthropic. Remember the mom that was a linebacker from
Oh, from
Birdemic?
Birdemic. She's so big. Darren, have you seen Birdemic?
I am not.
Oh, watch Birdemic.
Did I tell you, Brandon, about the kid that told me they seen the Velocipaster?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Another kid asked me. This will also blow your mind. I'm sorry, it's a slight tangent here. A kid on the bus, our manager of our basketball team, asked me, he's like, Lucas, you've seen a lot of movies, and I'm like, yeah. Have you ever seen Earth Girls Go? What's the one we?
Earth
fucking
Girls
did?
Are Easy.
Yeah, Earth Girls Are Easy. And I was like, yes. Is that the one with Bill Maher and they're in the avocado jungle? And she's like, no. And I was like, wait, is that the one where Jeff Goldblum is a blue alien? And she's like, yes. And I was like, what the fuck? How'd you see this movie?
Both good movies. Cannibal Women in the Avocado
did both
Jungle
like them.
and Earth Girls Are Easy are both pretty good. Check them out, Darren.
They're of the same.
I mean, it's on my list.
They were both already on there.
Velocipaster.
And the
No, but I'll
Velocipaster.
add them to it.
One of the
Just the
greatest
sex
sex
scene.
scenes you'll ever
Just
see
the
is in the
sex scene is all you
Velocipaster.
need for the Velocipaster.
Not even joking. Great sex scene.
Mhm.
But no, I mean, to go back to your point, I mean, I kind of agree. Like, who the hell do we root for? Because I was going to say, like, Samantha, I did not like her at the beginning. By the end, I was like, I'm kind of rooting for her because can't root for Chris, can't root for Chris Klein's character, Dusty, douche. Jamie's fine. I have a lot of opinions on the brother. We'll get to him. I won't get.
He's the worst.
Oh, that's what thank you. Yeah, spoiler. That's exactly what I said. But I agree. There's like not a lot of people to root for, so it's like I don't know. It's rough in that aspect of like and at the end I'm like, who cares? Who cares what happens? Like I really could not care
I get
less.
mad at the ending, but yes.
I mean, I do too, but at the same time, it wasn't like, oh, thank God. Like Chris was such a good
Yeah.
guy. You
I
know
was
what? He did the
infuriated.
right thing. So it's just like one of those things. Like, oh, like yeah,
Movies can work if you have no likable characters, but typically a holiday rom-com is not one of those genres.
no,
Tough to
no.
pull off.
So the next morning, Chris asks his brother Mike to keep Samantha busy during his day date with Jamie. They're gonna go to their old diner restaurant while Chris takes Samantha to the mall. He tases her. She falls off the second story of it and is concussed. The date goes terribly too. It's awkward during, it's awkward afterwards. The waitress is doesn't even take their order. She just brings them food.
Mm.
Jamie sees him like crash
Eager.
out in his Porsche after his date went so badly because she left her gloves behind. Everything's
Oh, wait,
bad.
wait, wait, hold on. This was the iconic moment of the movie where he turned into Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah.
It was the Jim Carrey moment where he's I mean, it was so ludicrous. And I'm not a Jim Carrey. He is what he is. I'm not gonna say I dislike him. I'm not gonna
I
say
dislike
Lucas
Jim
will say it.
okay. I
This
mean,
is
I'm not.
this is where
I'll just say this.
Lucas's
I'm
least
not a
favorite
fan.
actor turned into his
Correct.
second least
Well,
favorite
yeah,
actor.
wow,
Correct.
Lucas, you must have hated this movie.
Oh my goodness.
But it was so weird. It was like just one of those movies. I just watched a night. I can't even remember the name of the movie, but with Jim Carrey, where he's just like total Jim Carrey, and that was like the biggest. I'm like,
Every Jim Carrey movie.
yeah, you're exactly right. Every Jim Carrey movie, but I'm like, what in the hell are we doing here? It was so weird. Like I just had to note that. I'm like,
Two
Ryan Reynolds
Canadians.
is just like he turned into Jim Carrey.
There are literally only two Jim Carrey movies that aren't Jim Carrey movies. It is The
Man
Truman
on the
Show
Moon.
and Eternal Sunshine.
Man on the
Truman
Moon.
shows on my
Oh,
list.
Man on the Moon. There's three.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't either, but I know.
Yes.
What
He's
about the Grinch?
nominated.
That's so.
Fuck
Well,
I
what
don't
about
think it is.
The Mask? Me,
Fuck
Myself,
the
and
Mask.
Irene?
Fuck me, myself, and Irene.
Yes, Man?
Fuck Yes Man to death.
Ace Ventura?
Oh, fuck that. Yeah.
So that was just like it was just such a weird like I don't even know. Like you said, it was just like
Ace Ventura.
it was just again that was the only part where he went full Jim Carrey. Which again, apologies to Lucas because I didn't realize you were a Ryan. Who's worse, Ryan Reynolds or Jim Carrey?
Ryan Reynolds by fathoms.
Okay, so it didn't get worse, but it didn't get better.
Yeah, I did not enjoy this antic. Not that I enjoy many of
Well,
it.
did you like the antic when he comes home to see concussed on a Ferris, high on Vicodin and eating toothpaste?
No, yeah, that warmed my heart. No.
Right.
So, yeah, she's just eating toothpaste. The brother was like, she's fine. She's got her toothpaste. I was like, what do you mean she's fine? She's eating toothpaste. She's taken way too much hydrocodone, but whatever. So she's got to stay home. And during a friendly ice skating another day date the following day, Chris is then hospitalized and taken away in an ambulance after injuring himself during a hockey game. They hack the shit out of him in it, and he cannot skate to save his life on these rentals.
It's the difference between LA and New Jersey hockey.
No kidding. That was my note. My note here was Chris's hockey defense was such a liability. It was embarrassing. However, he coached that kid when he like hit the, which is so stupid. When he hit the puck on the goal or the
The
crossbar.
crossbar.
Yes, but I love how he's just going out and he like totally. That was the best defense he had all day. I mean, he just. I was
It's like kicking and screaming when they get the
yes.
Italians. Get the ball to the Italians.
And it's like I get like okay, they're not hockey skates, but like if you are like a hockey player who's the best in your rec league, it should not be that bad. These kids were running circles. So like I said, I got a little bit of respect when he totally just chicken winged that kid. But other than that, total liability.
They're
Just a joke
little
of hockey.
Devils fans. They're good at hockey. Yeah, the Devils.
Oh yeah, New Jersey Devils. You're right. I was thinking Tampa for some reason. I was like, that's not their team. Um, so at the scene of the ambulance arriving, Jamie like is struggling to get up the hill, falls backwards, reunited with Chris Klein, the guitar playing
The
loser in
ex
high school,
boyfriend. Yeah.
Dusty Dinkelman, who's now a
Fuck
paramedic
Dusty.
and also in love with her, who cradle carries her up the big hill after she faints. And even in the ambulance too, they really hit it off. Like, I don't know why she was allowed to be in the ambulance with him, as she was an actual family, but she's just like giving her number to Dusty, and he's elbowing Chris in the balls and shit. I was like, damn, that's not fair.
And
Sorry,
misanthropic, Brandon.
the you've used that word 3 times now.
Yes, ostensibly.
Ooh, that's a good word.
Um,
Uh,
Squalid.
is that even a word? What did you just say?
Squalid. Squalid?
What does that mean?
I think it's, like squalor, like you live in squalor. I think that's the adjective form of squalor. It's
I think you're
squalid.
being pugnacious with your vocabulary right
I
now.
think you're being Imogen Heap right now.
Oh, hide and seek, huh?
Yeah, Imogen Poots. Imogen Poots, that's the singer.
It's emoji movie.
Emugi.
Darren, have you seen the emoji movie?
Nope.
It's in Dragon
What's
Wars.
funny though is I listened to a podcast about how bad it was, but I've not seen it.
It's horrific.
You could skip it. How about Dragon Wars?
Who was it? Was Mike White the director of it?
Uh,
Pixels,
yeah,
What was that? Was that Pixels?
I think, because we did Pixels.
we've not done
We
Pixels.
did the emoji.
I think it was the
It was
emoji
Mike
movie.
White, yeah.
The only reason I know that is because you know how Mike White did a season of Survivor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
second place.
Yes, and then he was on Rob Has a Podcast, and he was very bitter toward Rob, and he was like, "Well, I just did the Emoji Movie for the money. Like, what are you supposed to do?" So I've heard it's quite horrendous.
It was so bad.
I can't remember even the bad emoji. They're all bad.
How about Dragon Wars? Have you seen Dragon Wars?
No, you guys make me feel so bad. I have seen so few movies.
That's okay.
It's
These are
okay.
both the IMDb bottom 100.
They are.
Once in time.
So, after all the ambulance stuff back at home, Samantha's super horny, and she loves the sound of the 18-year-old brother Mike masturbating 8 times in a day to her poster in his room. So she gets ready to fuck him. He oils her up, massages her back when Chris comes into the room, and then they fight.
How
Like, come on.
Understand it's early 2000s. Like, there was a lot of homophobic language, a lot of gay panic. Like, it was what it was, right? Like early times, but like the fact that he used three different homophobic slurs in the span of like 1 minute, I'm like, you've reached ultra douche mode. And he thought he was hot shit. He wasn't nothing. Like if you like, he actually thought he was hot shit. The
Yeah.
way that he was like, oh, let me go take off my sweatshirt, go get the lotion for. I mean, I hated him so much, and I put that in my notes. I said, is there a worse character than Mike? In my opinion, no.
he's in third place behind every Jim Carrey and
And
Ryan
and that,
Reynolds.
and that's the thing. There's so many unlikable characters.
So you're right, yeah.
Like that's kind of like it was almost impressive how bad he was.
It's pretty early, like Farrelly Brothers.
Oh yes,
Nasty.
Yeah.
yes.
The Heartbreak Kid.
I hate that shit.
Yeah,
He
no,
doesn't
he
do that.
he bugged the hell out of me, especially like again that like 1 minute scene where and it was such like a macho thing too, which just drove me nuts. Where he's like, hmm, hey Chris, and just like, dude, you're nothing.
Can
Get
you
the hell
believe that when she licks his mouth because she's horny, that was nominated for the Teen Choice and MTV
Hell yeah.
for best kiss?
Hell yeah.
It's
It's
my
pretty
problem.
sexy.
I have a lot of issues with that because unfortunately, Hayden Christensen and Natalie Portman were nominated for a what it's like I can't remember what it's called. What is it? The
The
raspberries.
Razzies.
Yes, for like the worst like love scene. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding? Was it great? No. But you're gonna tell me that was should be nominated for best kiss?
Because there are
She
no
is.
sand. In the Razzies, they hate
I
sand.
about crashed out,
Of
Brandon. I'll be
course.
They
Of
should give
course, it gets
Velocipaster
everywhere.
best love scene.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
How you do it.
Wasn't super happy. I feel like there's so much better, and the fact that got nominated just makes me
The
sick.
Spider-Man upside down kiss.
It's a
Hell
genius.
yeah. That was a winner, though. That was the best kiss.
Iconic. Did it
Yeah.
win?
Yes.
You damn right.
So,
I have
Chris,
tried that multiple times and it has not worked because every girl has said no.
because you keep falling.
Like, I was laying on the bed. Thank you, Brandon.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, you think I'm gonna hang from a ladder? Oh my god.
That's how it has to work. What ladder? No, you hang from the roof.
Okay. I tried the bed because it's way easier for me. Just to hang my head back every time. Yeah, I'm good.
Kiss me. Kiss me. That's crazy how that hasn't worked for you.
Well, well, my line has ever seen Spider-Man. Like, yep, and then they walk away.
Kiss me. Just a mask on, naked everywhere else. Kiss me.
Well, but then I don't kiss and tell, so I can't confirm or deny.
Hey, I know you deep down.
My roots run deep.
Yeah, I mean, you've matured just like Jamie has matured, you know? She no longer wants douchebags, and Chris was coming across as a douche to her. So he
Ryan
dweebs
Reynolds,
down. Yeah, he dweebs back down to his high school days with the attire. He's got to wear a retainer now. He invites her to watch The Notebook on a date, and he sends Samantha off to a gig at an open mic night at a coffee house, which his brother Mike attends with her. But Jamie invites Dustin on their Notebook date, and then Dusty shows up and then invites Chris's mom for a big group double date night with moms and best friends, and you're like a brother to me and all that to the Notebook.
The most romantic movie of all time.
I mean, the fucking people were crying in there, right? And Dusty was fake crying to fuck her. But like Ryan Reynolds was like so offended that he had to be watching this movie. I was like,
It's not that bad.
it's like the era of like men can't watch rom-coms otherwise they're gay, and he's
Yeah.
like, ugh, oh fuck.
I think a much better movie than this movie.
The Notebook?
Yes.
Yes, 100 times better than
What
this
is this
movie.
movie doing poking fun at the Notebook for?
Yeah,
Right?
like that. The Notebook is almost like a classic romance movie. Why? He's just looking at all of them crying, like, "Oh, gay, fuck! What are they doing there?" No, chill the fuck out, Chris Brander. But anyway, back at home. Oh, Caesar boy, don't puke. Oh fuck, he almost puked on my couch.
Who did?
My dog.
Oh, I thought it was Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas, don't puke on my couch, please.
Lucas, what's your opinion on Ryan Gosling? You're such a Ryan Reynolds hater.
Yes, I love Gosling. I adore
Really?
Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
One of my
I like
favorite
him too.
actors. Yes.
Okay, so there's a thin line between hate and love for Ryans.
Yes. I think that's true. I think Ryan Gosling picks really good projects really to work with, and I think Ryan Reynolds does the opposite most of the time.
Well, what
100%
about this
agreement.
movie?
Yeah.
To be
What's
determined.
up?
This is a
Ryan
great film for him to pick.
Felipe, he's not that great. Ryan Clark, the safety for the Steelers.
Oh yes, he's under a lot of
And
a lot of
podcast.
people do not like him for his
Yeah,
ESPN analysis.
there
So
you go.
Ryan Archidiacono.
Yeah, Villanova, great.
You either love or hate a Ryan. It's crazy.
Ryan Kerrigan, a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
Ryan
My nominee.
Stiles.
What? Ryan Stiles?
Whose line is it anyway?
he's good. I was
Improv
just calling.
comedian. I would agree. There we go. That's our Ryan shot. We'll
Ryan
we'll
Corner.
follow it up next week.
Ryan Ravenue.
Oh, perfect.
There we go. Ryan Ravenue. So back at home, Chris and Jamie and his mom, Dusty has to leave. They watch old videos of them as friends in high school. And they're actually starting to bond again. It's been awkward the whole time. Now they're friends. Mike calls Chris about a problem with Samantha fighting a drunken biker audience member at the metal shop bar.
No.
And then I don't even know what happens with that, because does he drive her home? Because at home, never mind. Samantha pretends to be asleep and overhears Chris talking with Mike about him visiting Jamie and for him to keep her occupied and lie while he's away and all that. So now she's in on the inside too. And this is where you're finding, like, am I supposed to take Samantha's side here now that she's caught on to the lying?
I feel bad for her. This crazy psycho.
Yeah. So at the Palominos, Dusty, they have a Christmas party. Dusty is outshining Chris in the wooing over Jamie aspect with his guitar skills. He's written a song called Jamie's Smile. And Chris, he gives up all hope until, his friends in there give him a pep talk. You're better than Dusty. That's pretty much all they say.
Dusty. Yeah. You can write a song too or something.
So Samantha gets the info out of Mike regarding Chris's whereabouts by making out with him. And she comes over, drives into the Palomino's yard, crashing into the group of Christmas carolers. She fights Jamie. She punches Chris and then drives off, subsequently destroying the beautiful yard decorations of the Palominos in the process.
Oh.
So much work. No, I didn't cry.
You cried a little?
I did not cry a little.
In this movie?
No, not at one point did I cry in this.
Why not?
Brandon cries.
I cry in a lot of. It's so easy to make me cry. I cried in Con Air last week.
You did?
Yeah, I cried in Con Air. I did. I genuinely cried.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll cry in so many things.
Emotional.
Just Friends is not. So Jamie.
Sorry, I can interrupt real quick, Brandon. Because again, one thing that I struggle with too is like I feel like, again, Chris's character is like, she's the one, she's like the one that got away, throughout the whole movie. But then I feel like we get to a point where he's kind of like, I just want to nail her.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was, I struggle with that because I'm like, okay, so is she like your love of your life, or you just want to have sex?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Which it's like okay, so, and I think that's why people have criticized this movie of like, oh, okay, it's clearly written by men, where it's like you want to get a lay, and then it kind of comes back to, oh well, I loved you all along, which it's like, I don't know, that kind of bugged me, especially like his douchebag friend. I don't know who he was. I don't even know if he was in the movie that much, but it was like, oh, I thought you were gonna have sex with her. He's like, I will nail her. It's like, it's kind of annoying. It's like, okay, if you're really in love with her, like,
he's trying to separate himself from Dusty, but that's Dusty's exact motives that we'll learn later.
Come on, Dusty.
Dusty probably more genuinely loves her, yeah.
So Jamie comes over to his mom's place after all that, not to complain, not to collect money from all the damages that's done, but to talk to her best friend who wrote her that beautiful letter that was left at the Christmas party years and years ago. And they spend time together that finally feels authentic. And then she chooses to sleep over in one of his oversized shirts. And her feet are all cold, so she asks him to put his feet on her feet, but then her feet leads to a proverbial cold feet for him, and he doesn't make a move, even though he wants to nail her so hard.
Again,
Basically
it
banging.
goes back to my point though. Like he's like, oh, I just totally lost my confidence. I could have just totally boinked her. It's weird that I just feel like it goes from such a like, again, she's the perfect one to like, God, I could have had my chance to boink her and I missed it.
Because if he in this moment he realizes that the platonic friendship is more important than the sex, but the inner monologue of Ryan Reynolds' narration going through like, why the fuck am I not fucking her? Why? And it's like, no,
Which Lucas loves because
you
Lucas
need
loves
you.
Ryan Reynolds inner monologue.
This is a great scene. Yeah.
It was like they need to pick a lane because it would have been a better movie if he was like, yes, let's just friends, let's stay just friends. This is more important to me. But then no, he has to.
They fall trapped to the sex comedy that this is like masquerading as. They can't break out of the confines of the genre.
And he's pissed that they didn't have sex, and she's upset that they didn't have sex either. They're both complaining to their friends. When Chris catches Dusty singing Jamie's Smile to Janice at the nurse at the thing, Janice's smile. And he's kissing her, and then Dusty confesses that he only wants revenge sex with Jamie. So now he knows I've got the one up on her, you know?
I'm here for the right reasons.
All along the whole time, baby.
Yeah. Bachelor style.
And so Chris goes to Jamie. He tries to warn her about it at the children's holiday benefit concert at the local church.
Who would go to this shit if you don't have a kid there?
That Dusty is performing at for the children. And instead of accepting her refusal of the information, he attacks Dusty in front of her. Great work.
Instead of communicating.
Yeah.
A common theme throughout this movie.
Okay,
question. Okay, so is there like a section in this podcast where we say our favorite quote, or can I just reveal it now?
Save it. It'll be coming up.
I'll say it. Okay. Want to make sure.
And then after all that, he gets drunk. He goes to Jamie's bar. He finds her there with Dusty. But when he notices that she gently declines Dusty's sexual advances and turned him down, saying that she doesn't view him like that, he storms out. And so now it's just Chris and Jamie again, but they just get into a fight where he blames her, finally, drunkenly, for keeping him in the friend zone and says that she will never amount to anything in life because she kept him in the friend zone. That is not a causation. That is a correlation for sure.
That's like
says you.
Yeah, allegedly.
Brandon.
We'd have to do a full test, you know. We'd have to go back in time, run it again, control, all the stuff.
Alt delete. It sounds more like a witch's curse than anything else.
Right? It does. You'll never amount to anything.
Exactly. Versus logic.
So furious, Jamie hits Chris and he gets tossed out of the bar. And then he returns to LA, realizing that him and Jamie aren't going to be. And Samantha's in his home. Because
not where you want her to be.
And I was like,
do you like how he just tossed his luggage off this? I was so confused by that. Yeah. He's like, gets home and he just tosses the luggage off the LA cliff. Okay. I get you're upset, but
the other thing that I was really like taken aback by was the crazy the dolly crash zoom on Samantha's guitar when he gets in. He's like sitting in the chair. And they pull like a Spike Lee, like, oh, I was like, no, you're not going to do a dolly zoom in Just Friends. You've had no sort of art or cinematography work in this so far. And at the end of the movie, you're going to pull out a dolly zoom on a guitar? That's what you're going to use it on? I thought it was so dumb. It was stupid. Hi, Caesar. So
it unearned.
Unearned, yes. Lucas was just black and then he just comes back in. No camera.
Unearned.
So after rejecting Samantha again while she's singing her song Forgiveness, Chris realizes that Jamie is his true love. I was like, it's been that this whole time. It's been that since you were forever.
Kind
It's
of.
not a new realization.
Yeah, well, you're right. Like he has been obsessed with her and been thinking she's the one the entire time, but they have no basis for it. How is she the one in any actual sense of the logic? In his mind, yes. In the movie, no.
So he's gonna go back to her, not before Samantha tases his balls in his apartment before he leaves.
We've
Then he
all been there.
we've all it's many times. Then he returns to New Jersey. He declares his love for Jamie, and that's all it took. And they kiss after all their fights and all this stuff. And don't puke, Caesar. Ah,
Puke
damn.
Caesar.
And so then the
Do
kids
it.
next door are watching. They hate that she picked Chris instead of Dusty. And then the one little boy is offers a cookie to the girl of the friend group. He realizes he's in the friend zone. And that's the end of the movie.
And then it starts over.
It does. It
Um,
end credits as Ryan Reynolds lip syncs I Swear in his fat suit again.
Like Finnegan's Wake.
Listen, there's a lot to not like about this movie, but the ending
The
pissed me.
Outsiders.
I was it was so quick, right? It was like, okay, we got to wrap this up. Like he just goes over like, oh, I'm sorry, like I was wrong. You're just so great, and then like you said, they just kiss, quick confession, and that's it. I mean,
They spent 3 times as much on the brothers masturbating in this
Yes!
movie than they did versus the lovey climax.
you gotta pick the
And the
important
denouement.
points, Lucas, and I think you nailed it down.
The points between him and Jamie getting in that fight at the bar, him flying back to LA, his confrontation with Samantha, coming back to New Jersey, confessing his love, them kissing in the end was 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Because I'm like, oh, it's over. Because I knew it was like an hour and a half, and I was like, okay, like it's got to be over soon. And I was like, oh shit, it's over.
Denouement.
The ending was so anticlimactic. I thought it was so dumb.
There's no
So
resolution.
dumb.
There's no resolution in any of it. Neither of them should have gotten back together. And it was just like his conclusion that, oh, she is my true love. Yeah, you said that when you wrote it in her book at the beginning.
I know. Well, she zoned him.
Yeah. Well,
I just, oh god, like you said, oh god, it's so stupid too. Because again, like he was such an asshole too during the whole like when he was drunk. He was like, now you know how it feels, and she's
And he cursed her.
rightfully so. And then again, he comes back. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." She's like, "Well, okay, let's kiss." It was a very sloppy, very just not a good ending. It was
Jokes on him. He's going to end up with a girl who's never going to amount to anything in the world.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So
well. That's for Just Friends 2.
The monkey
Electric
pop
Boogaloo.
girls.
So that's gonna end the movie.
Uh,
Darren's already mentioned it. We got quotes, we got ratings, we got reviews, we got recommendations, we got quirrs.
we have Coors.
I already drank my Coors, so I don't have any more today.
Bummer.
Lucas, do you take any quotes?
And did the Raptors make the NBA Finals?
The Raptors are not in the NBA Finals
Did the
yet.
Prisoners get nominated for a retroactive Oscar?
Nope.
Then no.
Okay. Darren, how many quotes did you take?
I took 2, and I think I mentioned one. I mentioned the like, I'll do it later, Tim. Can I do you later?
And then the one you were itching for.
That's okay. Brandon took 18 quotes, I take it?
I took 12.
12
Okay.
quotes.
I will say though, this is my favorite quote, and I have seen this movie before. It was back in like 2009. I was in high school. We watched it with a group of friends, and I don't remember a lot from
Just
it.
Friends?
Yeah. Did you get friend zoned?
Oh, I did. I thought this was going to be the movie where I could just totally. This movie did not help my cause.
Cop a boob.
Yeah. But no, my favorite quote from this movie that I remembered when it happened, I laughed out loud because I remembered how much I just like enjoyed it was at the very end with Dusty, which again, not a great character, but when like Ryan's character is trying to convince Jamie, like, Dusty, he's not a good guy, and laughing my ass off of that. So I had to know that. That is my favorite quote because he's such a tool. Like,
I'm sorry, my internet cut out the whole quote, and then you came back laughing my ass. I just missed exactly the quote. What was the quote?
the quote was, Ryan Reynolds is the best actor of all time by
No,
Lucas.
Oh,
that was
yes.
not it. No, that wasn't it.
No, you're fine. Lucas was laughing. No, my favorite quote was at the very end of the end of the movie where Chris is trying to convince Jamie like this Dusty's an asshole, like he's not nice. And then they're at the children's play, and then you see Dusty poke his head, and he goes, "Would you guys like to join us for a carol to celebrate the birth of our Lord?" Like, he's a scumbag. It just cracked me up. Like, and when I watched it back in high school, that was like the one quote I remember. It was like we just laughed our butts off of that because it was so stupid and so funny. So
Would you like
was
to
my favorite quote.
discuss our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ right now with
And
everyone?
he said, "Now, Lucas, I heard you are actually one of the religious zeal on this podcast.
Um,
I heard you're like movies aren't religious enough, or they're not Christian enough.
I don't know if that's ever been
Did I listen to the
I've-
wrong episode? Because when I listened to you were very pro Christ.
I think I've always thought he's a good guy. Yeah. We should all
That's all I need to hear. He's a good guy.
be more like him. It's the people who follow him sometimes I have an issue with.
I think that Lucas would agree that I think more movies do need to have some sort of religious
I think I would
background to it,
some
or
sort of
draw.
I don't.
How is this not a Christian movie?
It's more satanic. I did read a lot of Jewish texts actually listen to them this summer, listening to while I was at the golf course. I learned about Judaism. I've learned some. I'm very interested in all religions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You say, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you
Hindu.
go ahead.
I took a class on Hinduism when I was in college, and that was like my favorite class of all time about the Bhagavad Gita.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it was just funny to me because it was just funny like how much of a fraud Dusty was, and like again, this movie to me does not have like most of the laughs were not funny to me. Like I thought it was really stupid.
Yeah.
But then that scene, like, it actually made me laugh out loud. It was just perfect.
Caught us off guard.
That was my favorite quote. And then Ryan Reynolds tries to beat the shit out of him, but yeah, that was absolutely my favorite quote.
I was gonna say that I'll try and find sometimes it's not a real critic reviewer, but it's a website called the Dove.org Foundation where they rate every movie that they watch on a faith-based scale of how Christ-like it is. And it's
Can you not send that to me, Brandon? Can you find a link and then
there was not that one for this movie, so it's not going to be in here later. But they do it on a scale. They rate their movies on a scale of 1 to 40, and the lowest score wins.
40.
There's the
40 days and 40 nights thing.
They have 8 categories out of 5, and the higher the score on the category, the more ungodly it is.
Brandon, can you tell me where did Melania rate on that? I'm pretty sure it was 39 and a 40.
I don't think it's on there yet.
Well, not yet. We need more reviews, but
yeah.
Brandon, I want to hear your favorite. You took 12 quotes.
I took 12 quotes.
First, your top 5.
No, I'm doing all 12. The first,
perfect.
First lines of the movie, it establishes it early that the little brother Mike is a piece of shit. Runs into his brother's room, and sees him lip syncing to Ice Whore and just goes, "Hey, raise your hand if your brother's a homo." And I was like, "No, that's not how you start the movie. That's not."
That's how Tex asked.
That's the tone.
Yeah. When Chris runs out of the party crying out of the grad party, this is just some random person in the background just going, "Goodbye, fatty. Maybe try a salad."
I laughed at that too.
I know.
Goodbye, fatty.
And then when he's all upset on the bike and starts to bike off, he just goes, This town is full of a bunch of losers, and I'm pulling out to win. I was like,
Was he talking about Billings, Montana? Because that really related to me.
I was like, you're pulling out to win. That's the phrase we're gonna use there. When after the hockey game and he's talking to his LA friend about dating, he said, when a girl decides you're her friend, you no longer become a dating option. You become a complete non-sexual entity in her eyes, like her brother or a lamp. And the friend just goes, I don't want to be a lamp. And I was like, yeah, you're so right, man. I don't want to be a lamp.
Yeah, you don't want to be a lamp. Not what you want to be.
Did you guys notice that it's Samantha's manager or whatever? He was the guy from Dodgeball. He was the one who had the goggles, and he was the one that L for Love.
Oh yeah.
Because I was like, I have no idea. Like, he looks so familiar. Then and again, I just don't think he has the aura to play that role. But whatever. He wasn't in it that long.
The guy from Office Space.
Yes.
Never seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been pretty busy.
I only watched 300 movies last year.
I only watched 300 movies. I couldn't watch 400.
Oh, that's pretty cool that you watched 300 because we had a guest on earlier from your graduating class that tried to watch 300 movies in a year and didn't make it, but we still had her on. Geneva.
You had Geneva on?
We had Geneva on. We did the Beekeeper with Jason Statham.
Oh shit!
We kept bees.
We kept so many bees.
So the thing is, like, if you want to watch 300 movies, you got to be in like a real relationship crisis.
Yeah.
Where your partner just goes to bed really they're mad at you.
Yeah.
And I slayed at that every night. I was like, all right, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I mean, I crushed it. So it sounds like Geneva's doing really well in her relationship. Good for her.
Yeah.
Me, not so much. That's why I could watch so many movies. We're going for 350 this year. We'll see. Things are pretty bad right now.
You just brought up the dodgeball guy, but this is one of his quotes because he's the CEO of the company and the record label manager, and the dude's like scrubbing his carpet, and everybody starts to leave except for him, and he's always, "What are you still doing here? Go get me a lobster. Run, go, run away, go." Get me a lobster. Daddy want a fish. And I was like, God damn. Daddy want a fish? At the bar when he introduces Samantha to his old friends, he goes, Samantha, these are all my old friends, Clark and Darla. And she just goes, your names are Clark and Darla? That's so cute. I just want to eat you both up. Nom, 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 nom,
I agree. That is cute. Those are silly names.
Is that where she hissed? Oh no, that's when Jamie came over.
When Jamie comes, she hisses. Yeah,
which I love. That was like my favorite quote.
And then in the bar again, after he sees him talk to Jamie once more, Samantha grabs Chris by the balls, and he just goes, "It's not a handball." And then in a baby voice, she just goes, "It's my handball." Meow meow. Yeah, shake your head there.
I will shake my head.
She did meow meow so much in this.
Oh God! Like I said, she was my favorite character by the end. How did that happen?
I think this was the brother. I'm not sure. I can't remember who said this. Somebody sees Chris and they go, "So, how'd you lose all the weight? Like that R word from Subway?" I was like, "Oh, you can't say that."
Which I mean, okay.
2005. The Black Eyed Peas made that song.
Which, I mean, honestly, a little futuristic for using the R word, but that Jared was a piece of shit.
Yeah, that too.
It's kind of like it's like a halfer, right? Like, not appropriate to use that slur, but also Jared ended up being a big creep, so that probably was the brother. I mean, are we kidding?
A quote from the kids at the hockey game. I was like, this is great writing, Tex Adams. Just the kids go, I brand you Suckster. And I was like,
that's nice.
Good writing. That's great writing.
I just love how the adult there was getting so mad. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, we invited you here. You're kind of embarrassing yourself.
No high sticking.
He was so mad.
Okay, when they go on the date to the diner and that waitress doesn't take their order, she just walks over and she just goes, "One chocolate mountain supreme for this chubby bunny." And then Chris also goes, "That was my order 10 years ago when I was a whale." I was like, "Oh, too bad. Back to back, two bad things."
Pretty misanthropic, I think,
Damn it, Lucas.
of them.
My penultimate quote is when Chris realizes that Jamie doesn't want to douche anymore and he's going to dweeb back down. He says, "Well, if she wants Mr. Rogers, then I'm going to show her the biggest pussy she's ever seen."
Yeah.
They
Thanks,
really like
Ryan.
the word pussy. I put that in my notes too. They're way too liberal with the word pussy.
I don't even want to see Darren's notebook. It just says pussy over pussy, 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 pussy.
Underlined.
Yeah.
I ran out of ink. I had to get a new pen.
And then my last quote, I think this is his friend that he was driving with. Somebody bumps his car and he goes, "Holy Mariah Carey, what are you doing? This is a Pontiac Grand Prix."
That was a Tex ass line. We know it.
And that's what Seth drove.
Yeah, we know.
Seth. Shout out Seth.
Shout out Seth. So those are our 8 million quotes. Guys, it's ratings time.
Whoa.
4 ratings. First up, Lucas, the tomato meter on Rotten Tomatoes. What
I
are
bet
critics
the
giving
critics gave this a 35%.
Darren, what are you thinking?
What for? What my personal rating? Or...
No, what do you think the critics on Rotten Tomatoes gave this movie?
Oh, I did look this up.
Cheater!
Well,
Cheater.
I always the right. Lucas is in the right. It's like 31% or something. I'm going to say 31.
The winner today is Lucas. It's 43%.
Still win.
43. That's almost
barely
half.
beat
That is
Seth.
concerning.
I still beat Seth.
You still beat Seth too.
Well,
But what about the people on Rotten Tomatoes? What do the people
Ooh.
give this?
I bet the people.
like
gave
the
this-
fan rating?
Yeah.
I bet it's by like 55. I bet fans will like.
I'll say 67.
The winner today is Lucas. It's a 71%.
That is ridiculous.
The people's weed.
But now we're going to IMDb, Metascore, critics out of 100. Lucas, what do critics say on this?
3.4.
34. How about you, Darren?
I'm gonna go with 4.0.
The winner today is Darren, 47.
Seth can't get on the board either.
Seth can't get on. And lastly, an audience score out of 10. What are people giving this movie on IMDb?
4.8.
I'm gonna go with 5.7.
The winner today is Darren,
Ooh.
6.2.
6.2.
And a 6.2 lands this movie at the 146th worst film we've ever done.
Sure.
Or
Wait, what's the worst film you've ever done? I would love to know.
Bigfoot versus DB Cooper and Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas are tied.
One of those is actually
Hell of a
decent
battle.
movie.
Then Ricky won in the Little Panda Fighter.
Those are both horrific. Bigfoot versus DB Cooper is better than all those.
Movies just worse than this on IMDb rankings include that we've done on this podcast include Pokemon, the first movie,
Dumb.
Van Helsing,
Stupid.
Never seen it.
San Andreas.
Bad.
Really?
Yep.
The Rock's in it though.
Yeah, right.
That's
The
bad.
B movie,
So that's some sad shit.
Lyle Crocodile, and Shallow Hal.
He's so shallow.
But just better than this, Red One, which we just
Horrid.
did.
Horrid.
Wait.
What?
Man.
I didn't hear any of that.
Horrid.
Red One has the Rock, right?
Yes, another rock one. Transformers Dark of the Moon, the third
Which one?
movie.
Which one?
You weren't on that one.
No Cogman?
No,
Wait,
Cogman.
you're telling me Transformers Revenge of the Fallen is above Dark of the Moon? Fully disagree.
I don't think
I don't
it
think
is.
so.
Revenge of the Fallen is a 5.9, so it's
Yeah.
worse. Birth is just better than this.
One of the best movies ever made.
Wait, what is it?
Incredible film. Birth. With Nicole
Birth?
Kidman. Birth.
I've been pretty busy. I haven't seen that.
It's incredible.
The Beekeeper,
That's
Red
kind of
Notice.
I've heard
That
of
was
it.
horseshit. Horrible.
I saw the Bee movie and I didn't want to watch the Beekeeper.
And Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire.
Not great.
That is a cult classic, and I will defend that to the end of time.
Even the dance scene.
Listen, yes.
That's all you have to say.
Where did he go wrong?
So with that, our ratings. Lucas, what are you giving Just Friends on the
Hey, hold on, Lucas.
John
I hate-
Lasagna scale?
Wait, okay, first of all, I don't know what that means. Second of all, so what is like, okay, so we're doing like Letterboxd, right? Like 1 to 5, right?
Lasagna scale is 0 to 10.
Okay, so we're doing it 0 to 10.
Yes,
To
and
the
there's
nearest 10th
decimals.
position.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's completely objective, not subjective. And you
Correct.
base it off of John Leguizamo, but you pronounce his name wrong and you say John
John
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
It's a lot of words I don't understand, Brandon, but okay.
I'll give Just Friends just a 1.9 on the lasagna scale for me. Pretty interminable. I think anything with Ryan Reynolds is capped in my mind, and this does not a lot of favors for him to alleviate that cap or to puncture it in any way. I think the ending is both unjustified, unearned, and I think like the incorrect move for the movie. I did not like a lot of it. It's competently made in parts. 1.9.
Darren, your score?
Well, I'll be honest, I don't know what the lasagna scale is. So I'm going to go off my Letterboxd scale, which is 1 to 5. And the way I do Letterboxd is 1, I hate it. 2 is I don't like it. 3 is it's okay. 4 is good. 5 is great. I gave it a 2, which is I did not like it. Is it the worst movie I've ever seen? No. Is it good? No. Lots of problems. I mean, listen, I'll be honest, like rom-coms in general, not a fan of. So
You haven't
if
seen
it's
the
a
right
rom-com,
rom-coms.
I don't know.
Annie Hall.
Yeah,
There's something about Mary.
I can't tell you one.
That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say When Harry Met Sally. I said a completely wrong movie.
No, man.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm not a big rom-com guy in the first place, but like I said, I already kind of pointed out some of my issues with this movie. But I mean, I agree with Lucas. Like the ending was just like if it could have had like a decent ending, it may have bumped it up a little bit. So I don't know what the scale. If I gave it 2, I mean, I probably would give it like God, I don't know, like a
4 out of 10.
Well, yeah, 4 out of 10. But that seems high. That seems actually really high. But yeah, I give it 2 because, like I said, I've seen worse. And honestly, how I rate is kind of on a gut feeling. Again, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. Like whatever. Like if I had to watch it again, I would not kick and scream. I just wouldn't enjoy
Hey,
it.
kicking and screaming.
Oh, if I had legs, I'd kick you. Is that what you're talking about?
No, but I want to watch that.
So close, Brandon. So close.
I know.
So no, I would give it a 2 out of Letterboxd. I give it a 2. So if I go with the lasagna rating, I'd say a 4. I think that's a little bit high, so I'd probably say like a 3.
That's right, exactly where I am. A 3.0 out of 10. This movie has terrible characters,
They are really relatable, Brandon.
terrible performances. I think, for the most part, I think Jamie actually gives a decent performance. But aside from everything else, terrible performances. An unresolved ending. Unresolved and unjust ending. Fat suits politically incorrect. Slurs are all around. Come on. Kill me. And I love a rom-com, and this was crap. So a 1.9, a 3.0, and a 4, but maybe a 3. That averages to
I would say a 3, and then I would say
a 1.9, a 3, and a 3. That averages to a 9.8 out of 10 for us. One of the highest rated movies we've ever done. So congratulations, Just Friends, for scraping the skies on this one.
Consider Titanic to be a rom com
No.
No,
because I love that movie.
there's no comedy in that movie.
Oh, are you? I disagree.
It's not a rom-com.
There's moments of comedic relief. Yeah.
When the ship is at like almost a 90-degree angle, there's a couple people that like bounce off the ship. I laugh. I would say that's a rom.
There might not be a single comedic moment in the movie. In all
Okay,
honesty.
sorry.
That is so funny.
Okay, I apologize. I forgot this is on Titanic podcast. This is Just Friends, so my bad.
Okay,
But
we're
That's funny, though.
gonna
if
finish.
we're gonna consider Titanic a rom com, I'm in. Other than that, I'm kind of out.
He's out on rom-coms.
We're gonna finish with reviews. 3 critics I got chimed in. Stephen Holden at New York Times says it hangs its crude, clobbering sense of humor on a dubious theory. Once a boy and a girl have entered the friend zone in a relationship, there's no turning it into sweet romance. Translated into the movie's loudish high school mentality, that means no, you know what.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bitter fuck.
Yeah. Ty Burr at the Boston Globe says this. Oh, hey, there's something about Mary. He brought that up in this one.
Hey.
He says this is a low rent ripoff of There's Something About Mary. It reminds this 80s survivor of the rambunctious teen comedies. Those weren't art, and neither is this, but they were cheerful and inventive and sloppily assured, and so is this. Ooh.
Ooh. So is this.
And then lastly,
Big Rog?
Big Rog.
The biggest of Rogs.
Roger Ebert in a fat suit at Chicago Sun-Times. He says the best scenes in Just Friends take place off screen. If they were in the movie, they would have involved the makeover of Chris, the hero. This is all flab and no fun. 1 out of 4 stars.
I don't think he saw the Jim Carrey scene. I think that would change his mind. He must have went and go piss at the theater when that happened, because I mean that totally would have been like a 3 out of 4.
Yeah, you're right. And then I've got 8 Letterboxd reviewers, none from Gobnard or Daron Asleson, though.
Oh,
The first one's by Elle.
God.
She says, you can tell that this was made by men. 1 out of 5 stars.
Comments we said, yes.
Christmas Tree Matt Loves Movies Christmas Tree says, Schmidt's origin story. 3.5 out of 5 stars.
Which I did see that. I thought that was kind of funny.
Of New Girl.
Of New Girl fame.
And I'm actually not even a big New Girl guy, but I did think that was funny.
He's a How I Met
who the New Girl was.
He's a How I Met Your Mother kind of guy.
Yeah, I used to be. Seasons 1 through 4. Let's not go nuts.
I heard that you loved. I heard that you loved the season 9 episode where Marshall's on the bus and reading bedtime stories, and Lin-Manuel Miranda raps the whole time.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna need another podcast for that. It might be bad.
Reviewer Pry, P-R-Y, all caps, says, my family's Christmas Eve tradition. I don't know what that says about us. 5 out of 5 stars. They're honest.
Shit.
They're honest, at least. My long review today is by Raphael, in quotations, Mr. Movie, close quotations, Jovine.
Oh, that movie.
And they say, you gotta love these troubled comedies of the early 2000s. Even at their worst, they had a cute charm to them and a way to blend raunchy with slapstick to make them so endearing. You do not see this nowadays as we move into a much more politically correct society. And speaking of endearing, that's how I'd describe Ryan Reynolds' early brand of humor before his newfound success with Deadpool, where he now seems to be pulling off these jokes almost by default because that is what audience desire. Back in films like this, there's just something like cute, honest, and authentic about
Honest
him and his
and
delivery.
authentic.
Aside from selling the charm, he also has to sell this mean spirit that hinders his character from not getting the girl of his dreams and suffering the deception that his character suffers at the hands of the town people on his teen days. Perhaps it is because I've grown to like Reynolds, but I was rooting for him to the point that where when Chris Klein entered the picture, I took things too personally and I wanted him eliminated. 3.5 out of
I see
5
what
stars.
you just did this to piss me off. I know what you did here.
That was a
I
piss
agree
off
with you. I
Lucas
tuned
kind of
out
review.
halfway through that, Brandon.
I know what's going on here.
That was a
Like,
perfect one for
Brandon,
My
I have
Lucas.
a
goat was
quick
nearly
question.
got.
Brandon, what are you? So we talked about the bottom three. What are the top three that you guys have reviewed here on the good, the bad, and the movies?
Let me pull it back up. Spirited Away,
The hell's that?
the 2003 Hayao Miyazaki Japanese animated film.
Oh yeah, I've been pretty busy. I don't think I've seen that.
That's good.
All right, go
Spirited
ahead.
Away, It's a Wonderful Life, and Alien are our top three.
We've done like better movies than those.
Allegedly.
Just below that is Wall-E and Ratatouille as well. A lot of
We've
good
done-
animated at the top.
We've done
What's
better,
the best Pixar movie?
Wall-E or
Wall-E.
Ratatouille, maybe Toy Story 3.
Well, that would check out.
Wall-E.
Florida
Project.
4 more reviews. The Florida Project. Claire Lynn says, men are gross. I would love it if a girl friend zoned me. I love making new friends. 1/2 out of 5 stars.
Should have given it a 1.
She sounds really sad. We need to check on her. This next one's by Bethany.
Returner.
Our good friend Connor Hint's wife, Bethany, says,
I was gonna say, wow.
this was fun. Anna Faris's performance in this is so fucking good. OMGGGGG. I always see her playing the dumb girl roles, though it'd be nice to see her do something out of her comfort zone. I hope that doesn't sound mean. 3 out of 5 stars.
She was so good.
It sounds like that would have been a 5-star review, but then when she was like, nah, she's just being too safe, 3 out of 5.
Penultimate by Chase Vicino says, Ryan Reynolds is a walking L. 3 out of 5 stars.
That's not. Are you sure that wasn't Lucas's burner account?
That's
What was
what
the name?
Chase Vicino.
No, it's not mine.
But that's what the L stands for. Ryan Reynolds is a walking Lucas. It was a hint. It was.
Ah.
And my last one is by Mulaney. And they say, I watched this with some friends and we ordered pizza. And it was really fun. I'm making friends, guys. It's happening. However, they are still hating on the movie La La Land. So I will continue to be on the lookout for people with taste. 3.5 out of 5 stars.
Seems like a lot of issues there.
That's their one thing. You gotta like La La. That's why they have no friends.
Yeah.
I mean,
think
La La Land's a 5 out of 5 movie.
Never seen that. I've been pretty busy.
Watch
Maybe
La La
La La
Land. La La Land's so fucking good.
Yes. Which I know that's like one of the top ones on Letterboxd for like the top like fans.
People ranking.
So it's on my list. Like I said, I've just been super busy. So
Well, that is going to end this week. And The Beekeeper, the Bee Movie, what did we do? Just Friends.
The B movie.
The Bee Movie. Thank you, Darren, for joining us. Are any of us
Absolutely.
recommending this movie to people? Because I'm not.
No.
absolutely not. I mean,
No.
I remember like when I watched it in high school, I was like, this is not bad. Then when I watched it, I was like, this is terrible.
Terrible.
Really bad.
So
yeah.
that's going to end it this week. Thank you, Darren, for joining us. We hope you had
Please invite
fun.
me back. This was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Please, I'm
That's so
looking for
much fun.
friends that like the movie La La Land.
I'm really busy though. text me.
We could do La La Land. That'd be fun.
That would be fun. We'd all
that'd be
cry.
crazy.
I would 100% cry in that one.
Of course.
Sounds like Brandon.
So next episode, we got another rom-com because it's the Love Lads. Aww.
Oh,
We're
did I tell
doing.
you I'm busy for that?
You did, yeah.
Yeah, I'm swamped. Sorry.
We're doing Aloha, the Bradley Cooper, Emma
I
Stone.
might
It was
like
like
Aloha.
it was like supposed to be like a big Oscar,
Crowe.
and then Cameron Crowe, and then it just didn't do anything. So I haven't
I
seen
think
it.
she plays a native Hawaiian.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it. Well, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us, Darren. Thanks for
Being friends.
Thanks for being for all the friends, and we're just friends, and we'll see you next episode.
Thanks for being my best friends or just friends.
There you go.
Arrivederci.
We did it. That's an episode.
Well, thanks for having me on, guys. A lot of fun.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Course.
This was fun.
Get me on
This
for
is good.
Titanic. I got a lot of things to say.
Rom-com.
Thank you. Lucas gets it.
Oh, such a funny question. Is Titanic or rom? I'm gonna put that down to be our poll.
Please
That's a
do.
good poll question.
Okay, before we log off, though, I need to know, Brandon and Lucas, what is your one film that people love that you're like, no? Besides just Friends, because we know it's like
Any of the Avengers movies.
I'm not.
movies.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think I've ever seen a Marvel movie.
Hell yeah, brother.
Well,
You've
I take
never
that back.
seen a
I
Oh,
think- I
Hacksaw
take that back.
Hacksaw Ridge. Hacksaw Ridge.
I don't think
Good
I've seen that either.
Hacksaw Ridge is dog shit.
You said I've never seen a Marvel movie. You were just defending Spider-Man 3.
That doesn't really count. Yeah.
Yeah,
The Marvel.
that- it's
yeah.
called DC. That's incorrect.
This is totally incorrect.
How about you, Brandon? What's your like movie that you're like, yeah? Hey, don't say Christmas Craig's. That's one of the best movies of all time.
I'm looking through like IMDb's top 250 right now to see if something jumps at me that's at the top of the list. God, I like all these movies though.
Yeah, you're gonna find all stinkers in that one.
I know, but like you would at least have something to gripe about, like number 44, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I love Spider-Verse. Here's my gripe is I haven't seen a lot of old cinema like Lucas has, so like I haven't seen like our Citizen Kanes and our Casablancas and things like that.
Thoughts right now.
Do you know which one I did not like was which it has a 3.8 on Letterboxd, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Oh, I love Walter Mitty.
I hate that movie.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Oh my god! I thought one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't
Really?
like that one either.
Oh,
I-
I hated it.
I'm with
I-
you, Darren.
Really enjoy Walter.
Thank you, Lucas. Lucas is the only insane one on this podcast.
I don't like that.
I think the movies like production and cinematography are so good for what it should be. Like
Did you see the CGI in it?
I'm not talking about the CGI. I'm talking about the cinematography.
Oh, okay.
I gotta go, guys. Later, dudes.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye.
See ya.
If I can't find something on here sooner rather than later, I'm going to text it to you because I will come up with something.
Please do. I Brandon for inviting me. I would do this again. This is a lot of fun.
Of
So,
course. We're always
Yeah.
looking for guests.
Now, did we forget to do the whip out part?
I knew we did it right away.
Oh, that's right. Now, has Steve ever been considered to be on the podcast?
Never asked him. He would have the worst takes. You know who we had on here that I was hoping would be a good one and wasn't a good guest?
Who?
Was Mitch Bone, because he has his podcast,
Oh.
Wide Left Sports. So we were doing
that's
a
right.
cross promotion thing where we promoted each other's things, and we had him
Right.
on, and he like never talked. It was like he was just there.
What movie did you guys do?
Uh,
If you did Flow, I could understand it because there's no words in Flow. Like maybe he was doing a bit.
God, what did we do with Mitch? It was so long ago. Let me see. It was
I can't
so.
believe you had Geneva on here.
We didn't have what?
I said I can't believe you had Geneva on here.
Yeah, Geneva. She was a great one. She was.
What movie?
Janita talked so much. She was great.
I tried to talk more than I could. Thank you.
God, what did we do with Mitch? We've done like hundreds and hundreds of episodes. It was in the summer. I'm close. I'm so fucking close. We did. No, I'm too far back now. Did we do? We did Transformers: Rise of the Beasts with him.
Oh God.
Yeah. And he just never talked. We went to theaters to watch it too.
I can't blame Mitch. There's not a lot to say about that movie.
Yeah, I just wanted him to do more.
That's fair.
Most of our guests have been pretty solid.
Well, again, I appreciate you having me on. Like I said, I'll do any movie you want. I got a lot of opinions about a lot of movies.
Not short of opinions, you are.
Not short of opinions. So
God damn. There's like nothing in here that I don't like.
stop being such a piss over. What movie are you looking forward to? Any movies this year?
Obviously, The Odyssey, Dune Part 3.
I'm excited for that.
Odyssey, Dune Part 3.
When is Dune Part 3 coming out?
It's supposed to
That's
come
like
out
fall.
in December on the same day that Avengers Doomsday is coming out.
Oh,
They're going to do a Barbenheimer thing and they're going to call it Doomsday.
Well, and so for sixth grade, we do the Odyssey, but it's like a diluted.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a kid's version. But so I mean, I've heard the Odyssey, but since I started teaching in middle school, I'm like super excited for it. So yeah, it's like top of my list. Also, the Mario movie. I mean, come on.
It looks like it looks visually great.
Hot Rosalina Brandon.
What a babe.
Oh my God. Don't get me on that podcast. I will get too horny. And I'll be honest, I will not be PC.
And then Spielberg has a new movie coming out this year.
Oh, does he? I thought he was done.
It's a new Alien movie. He's going back to his roots. It's called Disclosure Day. No, Disclosure Day.
Oh, Alien's one that's on my list. I need to see that.
Alien and Aliens.
Yeah,
both of them.
All of them. I've never seen any of the Alien series.
The first two are the two to watch. They're completely different films, though. One is a space horror film. One is an action film.
Well, and like I was telling earlier on the podcast, like before I got Letterboxd, I was such a I have 60 movies I watch. I rotate them all the time, so I'm getting there. So, yeah.
I'm gonna have to text you something. I don't know what it is yet.
Porn?
No, I'm not texting you porn.
Why not, brother? Stop being so politically correct. Oh. So is it just you and Lucas now? Because I know you've had different co-hosts, right?
I started it with Devin, my friend Devin from college, and he was on. He joins like once every couple months. Then Seth became a mainstay when I moved here to Billings after college, and he was on for like a year and a half every week. And then he dropped out for a year and was hit or miss, and then he moved to Texas, and now he's only on once every couple months as well. So pretty much just me and Lucas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, actually, have me back anytime. This was a lot of fun.
Okay,
so.
I will, especially if we do Survivor.
Ooh, I know, right? Let's analyze Brandon's perfect game. Oh, I forgot, Brandon. This week, or maybe I can't remember if it was last week or this week, but my kids found my Heiko 101 Wikipedia page.
Hell yeah!
You were on Survivor. I was like, not really, but like, oh,
2 seasons.
Like, you look really different. It's the picture from Lost Creek when I was the host.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I know, I do look different. Like, that's pretty wild.
Did you tell him Shields River's coming out next year?
I was like, guy, get ready. But it's funny too because the Wikipedia page is wrong. because it talks about like our backyard survivors. They go,
Mhm.
Darren was a finalist in Survivor Juniors 1, 2, 3, and 4. There was no Juniors 4. We did Survivor Juniors 1 through 3. It was called the Final Challenge, which I got 7th, so that's a freaking lie.
That's a lie.
It's a lie. They're bastards. So anyway, okay. Well,
I'll
thank
text
you.
you. I'll text you a movie, I promise.
Okay, please do.
All right. Have a good night.
Yeah, good to see you, brother. We'll
See
talk
ya.
later. Your roots run deep.